did the blind first, and we have it on camera. So, yeah, let's just pretend that happened. You wake up and do a lot of crash downstairs. Not entirely uncommon in this house. You'll quickly find it out, but still disconcerting. More classes of fun lead to the kitchen where Mabel teeters on a short step ladder in front of the pantry. Standing on the tiptoes, she reaches as high as she can for a small yellow box on the top shelf. Pancake mix. Without a word, she goes to her side, pulls the box on the shelf, placing it into her outstretched hand. Oh, crashing, thank you. Grandpa Stan's put it on the top shelf for some reason. But I want, no need, some Mabel cakes. It's a breakfast emergency. She waggles her 3 fingers in your face. You can't help but laugh. You can tell the house becomes more alive when the kids are around. Aww. Wanna help me make them? We only need chocolate milk, coffee, pink food colouring, and a pot or Goldors, which make breakfast dream breakfast reality. Oh god, this is gonna be a sugary concoction. And delicious as it sounds, you're inclined to ask where the coffee comes into the mix when you realise the house is suspiciously quiet. Mabel, where is everybody? Oh, Grungus, I needed stuff for your car and went out to the techie stuff for that. I think Grungus Ford's somewhere. He heard the abnormal bro man was stealing soda from cans, so he went to help them out. Hello, Dipper. Yep, that's where they went. Totally knew that. Slowly left you guys to make breakfast on your own. You don't know the family well enough yet, so this commonplace. The idea of leaving 2 teenagers alone and fending for themselves seems fine. If one of the teenagers was a Mabel anyway. You still don't know how coffee fits into a Mabel case, but now if you really don't want to know, Dipper attempts to hide the pancake mix from Mabel while she's grabbing the chocolate milk from the fridge. Apparently he doesn't want to find out either. Mabel, why do Mabel cakes sound absolutely fine? Why don't we quick fingers of me do her feelings? Go out for breakfast? Dipper, can you cook? We can go out for breakfast. Is there somewhere we can go out to get breakfast to really save the Mabel cakes? Still, you're great. Let's get back. I know we wouldn't want to miss them. Oh, perfect. My recipe. I have better cooking and baking stuff so I can survive out there in the world. What if high school? I'll have to be baked some people who are better than me. Not all kids. I honestly, high school sucks. Mabel looks very agitated, tugging her hair with both hands. What if I can't make the perfect Mabel case and never be on Bad Dreams dining? And get the present Joe Ramon Casmin is my destiny. Dipper, can you cook? Maybe Dipper can help you with something different. We should save the Mabel case for another day. More special day. Caspian. I can imagine Mabel being like my sister. Like I've seen the show. I'm more of a Dipper person, I think, in a way. I'm both of them kind of combined. I have the energeticism, but like sibling wise, if you compare me and Felicity is definitely Mabel, and I'm Dipper. Fuck's sake. Mabel's still standing on the step ladder, reaches up and squishes your cheese together, her eyes wide staring into your soul. Yeah, that is just bliss. Every day is a special day with Mabel cakes. You glance at Dipper, making a please help me and I'll buy you breakfast face and hopes it understands. Yeah, Mabel, I know you want to cook more since you're becoming an adult. Sure, but you don't think Cooker's like great Uncle Ford should be here to try them too. Not just me again. Mabel hops on the settler and ponders her questions her purse. Eventually she nods, beaming at you both. You're right, Dipper, I can't deny him this. You can't deny that experience. You give Dipper a thankful smile over Mabel's head, and she puts the ingredients back in the refrigerator. He grins back at you, rubbing the back of the neck. I wonder if he's got He grins at you, rubbing the back of his neck. You wonder if he's got that from one of his grunkles. Oh, so standard. The clever now, that's clever. Now you think about it, the grape plus uncle makes grunkle. Save more time on syllables. We should go to Greasy's. They have some nice they have some of the best pancakes there. With like 3 different kinds of syrup if you ask Liz to Susan nicely. Yeah, it's not super far. Let's go. The kids were about to head out the kitchen when you realise something. Wait, are you supposed to leave a note for your grunkles when you were about where you're going? Oh, right, good call. Dipper scribbles on a note for Stanley Ford sticks to the front door of the shack with one of Mabel's stickers. Aw, that's sweet. The kids lead towards the town, explaining various landmarks and the wild and wonderful stories attached to them, along the way. This is where we saw those 2 ghostly old people. Oh, so yeah, I know what that is. The convenience store, strange. But you nod regardless. Maybe she just meant they were so old, they looked like ghosts. But after what you heard from Gravity Falls already, you can believe they were real ghosts. Dibble points to the diner in the distance, a log-shaped building on top of a train car. The three of you head inside. You soon realize the kids know just about everyone in town. Several people, young, old, wave with them. As three of you find a table, you get the feeling they're almost famous in Gravity Falls, though you're not entirely sure why. They're pretty cute though. Mabel blows the paper wrapper on Shaw's Dipper's face, and he retaliates by swallowing her with the laminated menu. See, that is something Plus would do, knowing full well because she's done it before. Because every time we go to Mackey's, she ends up blowing like the thing off on the straw, just like that. An elderly woman, the pastel pink waitress, comes up to the table and you catch her name and tag Susan. Hey kids, I'm a stranger, what can I get for you? Pancakes and free syrup to me, please, says Susan. Save for me, actually. Lazy Susan turns to you, not bad in hands. What will you get? I guess we'll get pancakes. Curl up, sweetie. Aww. Lazy Susan is such a sweet kid, the sweet old woman. She reminds me of like the old women you like find in like old people's homes. Don't ask why. Lazy Susan winks with a good eye, of course, and heads back to the diner. They wait for your food to arrive. It feels longer than most, mainly due to Mabel and Dipper using their time to interrogate you. At first, it's somewhat intimidating. You literally crashed into the house and started hanging out with the great uncles, so they have a lot of questions. Once the original affair of two 13-year-olds fades out, you recognize their interview for what really is. They care about their uncles. If they start hanging out with them more, they want to know as much of you as possible. Those questions are somewhat nonsensical. So if you were stranded on the desert island with no ball, no cheating, what would you take with you? Well, Dipper's are more careful and calculated. What were you doing before you came here? School, work, both, neither? Did you know about Gravity Falls? Before you crashed into the shack. You really know which grunkle each twins take after. Standard Mabel, goofy partners in crowd versus the quiet brainiac, Sword and Dipper. It's an intriguing contrast, especially now that you've thrown in the little bunch. But the twins, fuck's sake. But the twins' face races to see which syrup bottle drips in the mouth the fastest. Dipper's blueberry syrup beats Mabel's classic Mabel. Mabel's a classic Mabel by half a millisecond. You swear on it. You know these kids do a lot more than their great uncles. Just be cute in the counterparts. And here we go, kiddos. Let me know if you need anything else. Lady Susan gives out the respective plates and the kids go quiet, shoveling down on their food. Like they've never been fed before. Between the mouthfuls, you get a few more questions about yourself and your theories on aliens versus which member of synchronized with your favorite. But the table is near silent as the three of you eat. That is until Mabel speaks over a handful of pancakes. So, Caspian, if you were totally made up, not real situation, if you pick who's your favorite was, who'd you pick, Grunkle Stan or Grunkle Ford? Oh, I don't know. It seems to be plain compared to the courtesy of questions. Dipper allows his sister to be not so subtly and elbows him right back. Wide-eyed staring at him and sibling links. Look, you can't decipher. Like you say you're in a movie, like one of those weird movies. Grunkle Stan watches on TV with ladies poof dressed riding horses. All for specific, but you let her continue taking a bite of your food. You're the main character in the movie, two guys, and you got two guys who are both madly in love with you. This one doesn't mess around with getting right to the point, huh? You can only marry one of them, so it could be the next line from. What would you do? Grunkle Stan and Grunkle Ford. Your choices. Who would you go with? Mabel's kind of weird to say, like really weird and kind of gross. Come on, Dipper, this is important information for my vital research. What research? None of your business, yeah, I'm still gathering other research. Mabel leans towards Dipper's ear to whisper, waggling her brow before she replies in not a whisper, but quite the opposite. Research of how you're a huge nerd. With that, Mabel catapults a spoonful of melted butter from the top of her pancakes onto Dipper's cheek with a very satisfying splat. Dipper jerks in disgust and retaliates by smearing strawberry syrup onto Mabel's nose, a drop of stickiness plopping onto her sweater. Oh no. Ew, gross. You're gross. There's no vital between twins, but lots of giggles and a few more virus food missiles. Eventually, syrup streaks Mabel's pretty cheekbones and some of her hair. And Dipper has a small piece of pancake stuck to his face. You guys are dogs. Maybe you're right, but we're twins, so it's adorable. If you say so, Mabel. Wait, quick, Caspian, take a picture of us while Dipper got pancake on his face. I what? He wipes quickly his face after several passes gets it off. Aw, let's try to get more candid pictures with us. Mabel, you have syrup everywhere. Really? Oh, that would have been the perfect photo. Here, let me get it. The hands are sticky enough. These two kids remind me of my little cousin combined. Like, she's really small, but she's equally as silly. It just actually kind of reminds me of me as well, so. You get back of the napkin in hand, and you try to wipe some of the syrup off Mabel's cheeks. This excess syrup swipes off easily. But it's not a good portion, but there's a good portion that doesn't budge. I mean, maybe syrup is makeup. It's a new look. That's one word for it, kid. Oh, Stan! Oh my god. What the fuck? I was not expecting that. We wondered where you were once we came by a especially quiet house. It wasn't Dipper's no, we would have been worried. Six up would have been worried. I tried to tell you kids pull this kind of stuff at home all the time. Heading out unpronounced, putting stress on your poor old grunkle's hearts. Fair. He puts a hand over his heart dramatically. All those missing hours is unpaid child labour. Actually, the note wasn't me, well, I wrote it, but Casimir was the one who said we should so. And you know where we went. Both, oh no. Both Stan and Ford look at you surprised. Really? Figure these kids too enough to drag you here. Why not make breakfast at home? The place is different, at least 15-minute walk from the shack. Well, that's Dipper swipe a finger across Mabel's cheek, licking this blueberry syrup off. Maple has a pancake in her mouth, chewing on her like she. I'll treat them something. I guess it's the least I can do. You're putting me straight with fixing your car. I thought since you were done, I'd take these two out for a change. Also, Mabel's going to make Maple cakes again. You just mind you can't even make a toast, right? Well, yeah, yes I can. I bent it one time. One time. Dipper holds his syrup 2 fingers up in the air. Indignant. Well, Mabel wanted you guys to enjoy her Maple cakes too, and since there wasn't much food, I figured I'd take them out. Stan snatches the pancakes from Mabel's mouth and takes a bite of it. Cackling, she stands on the seat trying to grab it back, climbing up Dippers to reach it. Aside from the kerfuffle, you catch Ford's eye. Is he staring at you? As soon as he realizes, he quickly sets his gaze elsewhere, looking over your head at the window. You'd say he probably just shifted his attention, but the finger hooks under his high neck of his sweater, and he tugs it. Well, Casimir, I really appreciate you looking after the different Mabel for us. It was very kind of you to bring them here. It was a big deal, really. I'm happy to help. You smile at him, pretending you don't know how to warm your faces. Maybe it's just hot and greasy. Ford looks like how close the shade of his sweater. Wait, is he blushing? Dipper mumbles an ow. You catch Mabel elbowing his side, likely brows at him. You're not sure why. Oh my god, they know. They know. They know. Well, kid, if you're in pain, scoot over to Dipper. I want breakfast too. Stanley is at least 12:30 now. Stanley is at least 12:30 now. Grunkle thought that means it's time for brunch, duh. See? This kid gets me. Now, let me in so I can get some grub. Dipper moves to your side of the booth, standing next to Mabel. A Ford sits at Dipper's side. Lazy Sue comes back and takes orders for another round of food and drinks for everyone, including Mabel, who's decided she wants more pancakes. God, that child has a good metabolism. I'm gonna say I wish I had them. I do. I have the metabolism of a child. I barely gain weight. You're starting to regret offering to pay, but as Stan and Mabel try their hand at syrup drip, with Dipper cheering them on. Ford watching a wide grin on his face. You know you don't really mind that much. You walk through the living room, lost in thought about the questionable quails and the forged journal pages, and narrowly avoid slipping the sheet of graph paper. Oh, Dipper. Ah, don't look. Oh, shit. Dipper peers over a booklet, proclaims DD and more D. officially licensed campaign journal. He's sitting on the yellow armchair with his crisscrossed legs, barricaded with books and papers. He's got a lap of multicolored dice, a half-dozen tube pencils strapped across the floor, and one in his mouth. You look down and notice the floor is almost entirely covered in graph paper. Hi. Did you need something? I know it's kind of messy, I should probably clean it up. Dipper looks reluctant to extract himself from a self-constructed fantasy law prison. We know I like law. We know I like law a lot. Here, I can do it. You look busy. You're almost halfway through cleaning the floor. I just start to look at what's on the various sheets that you're holding. I find maps and floor plans, a countless scribbled notes and calculations in the margins. What are these for? Planning something? Dipper's re-immersing his plan. He stalls a little when you ask. Oh, right, no big deal. It's just for... fuck. It's just for the great pen and paper role-playing game called Dungeons and More Dungeons, DD and MD for short. It's all about fantasy worlds and statistics and sorts, and well, it's kind of difficult to explain, but it's super fun. Ah yes, I know what episode this is from. I'm playing with Grunkle 4 today, so I'm putting it down the final touches on my dungeon. He's going so stumped. Stumped, you say? Paul comes into the room precise moment, drying his hands as a trench goal. Perfect timing, Dipper. I managed to get all the paint off my hands. Paint from what? Oh, one of the notes came by. I decided if you graffiti the side of the house, something about his wrap-up of sauna. Yeesh. Yeah, I don't think Jay Norm's here was going anywhere in the music business in any event. I see you've been hard at work. Are you ready for our game? Oh, and, yes, and, oh, Caspian, can I take those for now? Thanks for the help. Ford looks like he just noticed you're standing there for the first time since you entered the room. Caspian, glad to see you weren't too shaken by our adventure yesterday. You grin and hand Dipper the tall stack of paper, and glance at the stats for a knock skull. Well, I made it back in one piece, right? That's the spirit. 39% of the piece would be good too. You know, I never realized how little difference 10% makes until you lose it. Uh-huh. So how was Mothman? Shaken up in all the name research though. I've seen a few moths and come back since. I've seen it lose a few moths and come back next week good as new. A processed skin of cycling out of dead cells. I would say we just expedited that process. No moral issues there though. Well, Caspian, the game calls and I must answer. Stanley's about if you're looking for him though. Well, if you wanted to join our game, I certainly wouldn't object. I can promise a fun afternoon. Another player? Yeah, totally. I could give you a pre-made character sheet to start a dice shoot before I put my other set. Don't worry, I've got an extra set. Me, I don't even know how to play. Oh man, there's so many rules where to start. I mean, it's really easy to pick up, even like kind of popular now. Well, I kind of know how to play Dungeons and Dragons, I think. I don't know, I've never played before, but I have an idea of how. You're not sure about committing the whole afternoon to this game before, though Dipper does seem pretty excited about it. When Sam's around to you want to go check on your car. Well, think about it, Casper. Dipper, my boy. Why don't you and I go get things set up in the meantime? Ford and Dipper launched into a fantasy law talk. They prop up the corkboard against a yellow armchair, pin up various maps and floor plans of important landmarks, and upend their pouches of dice onto the carpet. Dude. I kind of want to join the game, but Stan is also quite interesting, but I think we're going to join the game, because... Great. Oh shoot, did you look at the plans earlier? Those are the Dungeon Master's eyes on it if I know you were going to join us. Don't worry, I didn't look. Or leave. No, wait, what if you're lying to get edge of the game? It says leave with Grunkle Ford. Well, I didn't hear, they just crashed right into DDMD bugs. How many volumes do they have these days? Dipper Ford put the final pieces in place. The following encircled and makes of propped up corkboards, books, maps, notes, and loose leaf paper. Ford unfolds the game board in the centre of madness. Brilliant, we're ready. Don't look so nervous, Caspian. You'll have me to walk you through it. Ford sits down next to the game board. He pats the piece of carpet next to him, inviting you to sit, and you do. Dipper sits across from you on the other side of the game board. He folds an illustrated piece of cardboard, propping it up in front of him. He notices your questioning gaze on it, and he looks back at you. Oh yeah, this is a Dungeon Master screen. He is here to protect my secrets. He hides essential die rolls, plot plans, plot points, and prying player eyes. Even before I tried to look ahead once or twice, it spoiled my narrative twist, and you were the only one player. I was making sure my dungeon master apprentice stays on his toes, so he can never be too vigilant. That's so sweet. Dipper gathers up his dice next to him, next to the DM screen, ready to roll when needed. Now I mentioned the extra dice set, didn't I? Dice are important, though by no means essential, a component of gameplay. No adventurer should leave the house without a set. I keep mine in a souvenir velvet dice bag from a local game store, yes. I hope to God when we end up finishing this narrative, we'll get to find out about all the dimensions he was in. Ford retrieves a dark drawstring bag from his core and empties it on his floor, where dice of all different shapes and sizes come to play out. And now for yours. Ford pulls out another matching drawstring bag from the depths of his core. They were having to buy one, get one discount. Go ahead, take a look. They'll be yours for the session. You pour the dice onto the carpet as well metallic gold and numbers are embossed in black. Fancy. I didn't have enough left to make them from solid gold. I was able to electroplate a set for fun. I thought you electroplated those dice. That's so nice. That didn't mean to rhyme. Maybe you should be one of those rapping career, not Jane Olmsey. For the dipper laugh. Yeah, maybe not. But anyway, let me reintroduce our characters. You know what else I hope to see in this? I kind of hope to see fucking Bill. That'd be so fun. Dipper clears his throat, setting a dungeon master's persona. When we left our houses, Miv the meddling trappled, and the great elven wizard Vernon, and the halving fighter tie us in the dungeon, fill the brim of puzzles, riddles, and brain teasers. To reach Miv and the end of her journey once and for all, they have to brave the dungeon's mysteries and escape with their lives intact. Oh god, is this going to have things I'm not going to want? Oh, brilliant. Dipper sets two figurines side by side on the game board. One is an imposing figure in flowing robes, and one is much shorter in comparison, but pours with will to prove himself. You support the former as Vernon, and the latter as Tyros. But what would our heroes find in the first room of the dungeon but potential ally? Just as trapped as they are, who will join them in their quest for freedom? Dipper places three figurines on the carpet, just off the side of the game board. And you get to choose your character for now, Catspin. These are starters with pre-made templates. They're good for short notice editions like this. Choose your character. Oh! So it could be a human bard, dwarf fighter, or an orc rogue. Now, I've never played D&D. But I do know, I have seen people play it. I kind of want to be dwarf. I want to be this guy. I think I'm going to go for orc rogue. Rogues can move around with stealth and now has pick both pockets and locks. Be an orc rogue. Yes. Tipper moves your figurine in the boat beside Vernon and Tyros. Alright. What are their names going to be? Oh, for fuck's sake. Alex for short? Alex. Short for Alexandrius. You hear Ford trying to try Alexandrius on the breath a few times. Okay. I'll just call him Alex. Here's your character sheet. I've got all info on it. Our characters encounter Alexandrius, Alex for short, in the first room of the dungeon. Alex, what's your deal with our main villain, Miv the Meddling? Miv murdered my family and now I seek revenge. Miv promised me eternal glory but left the dagger in my back instead. I just woke up here with a headache. Ford, help me. This one. Alex explains how struck Miv's ire and turned Tyro shares the Miv once beside him. It's a duel, an embarrassment because Miv is a sorcerer and sorcerers aren't known for their physical combat skills. In Tyros' defense, he was still young at the time. But none of this matters because they finally face down to Miv that must escape. Whoa! Oh look, there's the Sixer pine tree, shooting star, and then there's the thing that I thought was a fish. To me, it's a fish. Okay. Behind you is the plain door. On the far wall of the room is a red set of doors. A set of red doors, and to the left, right, old stained glass windows with really familiar motifs on them. Having walked in here with no recollection of getting here at all, you have no way of knowing which door you came in, should go out of, or even what direction you should have headed. in at all. And now you guys decided what you want to do. You might want to look around first. And by that, of course, we mean by rolling die to see if you can notice anything. The outcome of nearly every substantial choice we make is tied to a roll of dice. Okay, I'll let you choose what to do from here, Caspian. Then I'll take a look around and go through the red doors, smash the window. I think we should take a look around. Ford shows you what to roll for the investigation check, and Dipper flips through his notebook, ready to see what you'll see. Huh, nice roll. Taps one of the walls into a room. Proceed with caution, homies. Tyra's pocketed the note. And in the distance you hear faint sound of rushing water. What do you do next? Wants to stay at the door behind us. It's locked. Caspian, here's your chance to really do something cool. You're the only one of us who can pick locks. Oh yeah! Here, use a D38 roll to slate a hand check to see if you can pick that lock. You roll a D38 roll check is a 31. And since you're a rogue with deft hands, you get a +2 of that roll. 33, nice one. You pick the lock and the door swings open. Brilliant, let's go this way. Whoa, that was so cool. Alas, you step through the doorway, it melts, seeping through the wall as if it was never there. Guess we're not going back that way. The chandelier overhead ignites, casting your room in the warm orange glow, revealing an impressive door. On the far wall, in front of a large cloth-covered lump. Take a look around, head straight for the door. Take a look around. You roll for an investigation just like earlier. You approach to inspect it, as your footsteps grow nearer, the lump shifts, rhyming to reveal that in fact, a goblin stands to attention and tries to pretend that it was never asleep. Next one. Travelers, I notice thee, and demand you answer these riddles thee. For fuck's sake. Oh no! Chad, this isn't very good for me, my stupid little brain. Okay, the goblin reaches in his pocket, pulling out a crumpled piece of paper, and he fondles it with care. What's 88 keys, but can't open a single door? Answer the riddle. 88 keys, but you can't open a single door? 88. I don't know. Piano. Oh! Yeah. Next, what kind of keys cannot open doors? That was I didn't actually know like piano had 88 keys. That's actually a good one, Alex. Monkeys. Lucky. I finally oh god, it's been so long since I've streamed for this long. I finally, what's the first thing you did on your adventure? Look around. The doors are open, fabulous homies. The goblin steps aside to let you go through the doorway. And with that you cleared my goblin puzzle. Well, a fourth of them. Anyway, I could have gone so many other ways. Dipper then beams and follows his line of sight and realizes because Ford just gave Dipper an encouraging smile of his own. Follows his line of sight to realize it's because Ford just gave Dipper the encouraging smile of his own. Okay. As soon as you enter the next room, the walls meld into the doorway, sealing you in. Glancing around, the far wall of the room seems to be on a different material and colour to the rest, though it could just be the lighting. To the left you see rows of lights affixed to the wall. I think we expect the wall. You look at it and confirm it's a different colour to the rest. Can I knock on it? You see Dipper give you a small smile, knowing what you're looking for. You knock on the wall and find the section that sounds hollow. As soon as you realise that the next knock opens a gap in the wall, which reveals itself to be a door. Go through the door. As soon as you enter the room, you're struck by how different it looks to the rest of the dungeon. It's a small chamber. The small chamber is elaborate, with colour cushions, rugs, and a dining table that holds a half-eaten feast. Next to the feast, a mouse examines a few empty goblets on the table. The mouse sees a party and beckons you to come to the room. There's been a crime. Someone has stolen my precious silver sword. You three look like heroes. Won't you help me? When I arrived in my room, I found these three suspects: a gnome, a kobold, and an owlbear. I knew someone was going going to come and try and steal my precious sword. So I set up a wondrous feast, and it's a trap for the thieves. You and Ford share a look as the idea that the mouse will somehow be living up in an evil sorcerer's puzzle dragon dungeon. I left these 3 goblets. The first held the true serum, and the other 2 a lying serum. I don't know which of these creatures drank from which, so I'm going to hold an interrogation when they wake up. But now you're here, all heroes. Will you help me figure out who stole my sword? I'm afraid that if I cover the culprit, they'll slay me with cold blood, delicate mouse that I am. Poor mouse. Well, alright. Took the words right out of my mouth, Captain. Let's call the interrogation. You approach each sleeping creature in turn, waking them up in a few shakes, asking them who stole the silver sword. None of them says, I didn't do it. The kobold did it alone. The kobold says, I didn't do it, the owlbear did. The owlbear says, I didn't do it, the gnome did it alone. One creature drank the true serum, and others are relying serum. The gnome said, I didn't do it, the kobold did it alone. Oh no, for fuck's sake! This is so good for my tiny little brain. The kobold said, I didn't do it, the owlbear did. And the owlbear said, I didn't do it, the gnome did it alone. So, 2 of them says one of them did it alone, but one of them says that owlbear did. I have a feeling that's the true serum. So maybe it's the gnome and maybe it's the owlbear and I don't know, maybe the kobold? Oh no, sorry, the gnome and the kobold, maybe. I don't know. My gut's saying owlbear. But it also, something also tells me it could be all 3 of them. But one of them will be like true serum, so they'd be saying, oh yeah, I did it. Or, I don't know. The kobold said, I didn't do it, the owlbear did. Do you think we should go all 3? Not quite. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is it? The kobold and the gnome? No? Alright, here's a thought. If the gnome's telling the truth, then the kobold and the owlbear didn't do it. In this case, the owlbear would also be telling the truth. Which wouldn't make sense, right? There's only one truth serum. The owlbear is telling the truth. Then the gnome is a liar. The kobold participated in the robbery, contradicting the owlbear's confession. I get it. So the kobold should be telling the truth. They didn't steal anything, and the owlbear did. And that means the gnome is lying when they didn't do it. So if we believe the kobold, the gnome, and the owlbear committed the robbery together. Oh, so it's this one. Nice job. Now cough the sword, you thieves. That was fucking hell. I wish I got that on my own, cause I'm stupid. I am just pure stupid. The owlbear digs within the feathers to reveal all his polished silver sword, and the gnome retrieves a matching scabbard from under the hat. The mouse looks down at the returned sword happily, then looks at the party. I realise now that keeping a sword is more trouble than it's worth. Here, you have it. I've only ever used it as a conversation starter because it can only cut through silver. Perhaps with you, it will finally have some use. That could work. The mouse bestows a silver sword upon your party, and you move forward, leaving the mouse room behind, and come to another doorway. Oh my god, the art! Whoa! That's so cool! You guys are forward to quote, indeed looks a little red. Paul stammers his way through. It's a little warm in here. As you ask if it's alright, you guess wearing a turtleneck and someone will do that to a guy. Fair enough. But Dipper raises his eyes his brows at Evo, surprised. Her eyes looking down and watching the notebook before clearing his swap to continue the campaign. Through the doorway, the air feels damper than before. The sound of rushing water earlier only intensified. On your wall to the left, you see a bell. I ring the bell. It may have been a trap, or it may have been the right thing to do, because the floors open beneath you, the three of you land in the boat. It hovers above the rushing river below, steady to start its trickle commands. Dipper takes a whole piece of the paper from his notebook and hands it to you on foot. It reads, next stop upstream, beasts antechambers, 3 giant strides away. Next stop downstream, the mirror room, 3 strides away. Get off the boat at your own risk. I'm guessing we don't go to the beast antechambers. Then I check the river's feet. You find that the river explores at 2 giant strides from the tip of the hourglass. So when do you want to stop the boat? Oh shit, it's maths. So next stop upstream, Greece antechamber, 3 strides away. So that's the one we don't want to go to. Next stop downstream, the mirror room, 3 giant strides away. The river falls at 2 giant strides per tip of the hourglass. What? I'm guessing that's a second. So 3 times 2 would be 6. 3, so that's 12. So wait, I don't know what I'm doing. So would it be 1.5? Actually, to be fair, it might be 3 tips. Wait, I think the correct answer is 1.5 right there, but shit. I did 1.5 first, and we have it on camera. So, yeah, let's just pretend that happened. Yeah, nice save. I planned the combat counter if you missed it. You command the boat to take you 1.5 tips to the hourglass, following the boat falls to the river. The boat comes to the stop at the entrance to the hallway, and 3 you step onto the familiar stone floor. Burning torches light the walls, lighting the hall brightly as you enter. As you walk forward, you notice the steps are invisible and a thick layer of dust on top. This place smells old. Whoa, okay. At the end of this hallway, the path approaches you to set 2 giant oak doors. Okay. Casimir, roll to see how aware you are of your surroundings. You roll, and you are unsuccessful. Alex steps on something. A trap hallway set. Whoa, fuck. You watch it in astonishment as a ghostly skull floats out of it, rising to about eye level in front of the up doors. You expect it to speak or do something, but it just floats there. What do you do? We could inspect the skull, attack the skull, inspect the door, or open the door. I think what we do is inspect the skull, because that's, I don't know. The skull looks non-human, but you don't know enough to say what species it is. Inspect the door. You don't know too much about those, but you can tell these ones are giant oak, and there are 2 of them. Do we attack it? Do it. You swing at the skull, you bare fist, but your punch passes through the skull like air. So, open the door. Just as you're about to touch the door, the skull speaks. No! The voice is loud and booming, enough to match the brand new other oak doors behind it. Vernon knocks on the door. The skull asks, who's there? Answer the skull, or knock on answer the skull. Spell. Spell who? W. H-O. Dipper grins at the classic. That is terrible, okay. Next, the skull demands more joke offerings. Knock knock. Who's there? To who? It's to whom? There. That's actually kind of funny. There's like a snippet to laugh. Whether through the shits, mere smugness of false voice or otherwise. Aha. Alright, you both pass. The door opens and Mabel burst through the doorway. Mabel! Hello, Mabel. I knew it. You always make those voices when you play your nerd game. Guess what? You play with the two. How's homework? The game. Actually, I'm telling not the jokes. Mabel gasps. I could beat all of you. Get ready for this. No. Who's there? Clean clothes. Clean clothes who? Yeah, I thought you might have forgotten what clean clothes looks like. Mabel, geez, we're in front of a guest right now. Mabel laughs and leaves again, but not before directing you a pair of finger guns. Good luck seducing the hot elf. What the fuck? That's actually really funny. Deborah calls out after her. The hot elf is in the campaign. Anyway, like I was saying, that's actually kind of funny because in one of the episodes, Ford has elf ears. I found this really funny. It's Joel's quarter met. The school gives you a code nod and forces into the trap panel. The yard doors open and you step through to freedom. And there it is, the end of the dungeon. I got it down a bit on the fly. I didn't want to make it too long. I would have run a murder mystery. I've had plans for it for ages, but my test runs have never gone very well in my focus group. So, what did you think? I was actually going to transition to the next super plot-centric campaign after infiltrating the Sorcerer's Tower Castle. Deborah shows you a couple pages of campaign book, which looks to be filled with various dungeons, sketches, and realistic physics of calculations crawling in every space. Well, Deborah, I think you did well. It's not easy, and an extra play on the show notes like that. I was right in just in case, not completely, just a few notes. One of Deborah launched into a conversation about dungeon mastering as a key of the DD and AMD setup, retaining to the game components their original glossy fantasy box. They're too fast and practice for you to figure out how to help, so you just pick up the dice, fold them to you, and return them to the original back. Uh-oh. Deborah leaves to pull the DD-AMD box back upstairs, and then it's just your fault. That's what you did well for your first time. I'd take you into the dungeon with me. I mean, what gives you a embarrassed smile, but you're already smiling. I know what you meant. Thanks, Ward. A call comes from the kitchen, which sounds like Stella. Aha! I told Bill, but I better see what he needs. Follow me past you, heading towards the kitchen. You suddenly feel the need to hold on to the small one. Like you need to say something. What? Yes. Now you're looking at you again. You don't remember what you would say. All you say is, "Here's your set of dice back. Thank you for letting me use it." Your chuckles shakes his head. No, you keep it in case you decide to join us again for next time. Oh, that's so sweet. See you at dinner, Caspian.